PSA opened up $18 service levels. What are you sending? Happy hobby. I'm David Guns. Today we're talking about PSA. The news just came out this week. They're opening up an $18 service level for cards from 1996 on and from cards pre-1996, but it's a 20 card minimum. We're going to talk about that. If you are a sports card collector and you're working on a limited budget, make sure you hit subscribe to this channel because that's what we talk about. Some strategies, how you want to collect with limited budget so you don't get overexposed to card risk. We don't want that. We want a good, safe, smart sports card collection. That's what we're all about. So when you're talking about limited budget, $18 for grading, that's the cheapest right now in the industry. And it happens to be with PSA, which gives you the greatest return on investment. So if you were to sell them, PSA currently has the best resale value. So for $18 a card, best resale value, that's a pretty good mix. However, one of the caveats is you can't have a card that's going to likely be valued over $199. So if you have a card that you're grading for 18 bucks, and if it hits a 10, it's going to be a $3,000 card, then sending that in, they're just going to stop it, email you, let you know this is not under $199 in value. It's going to slow down your grading. They're going to upcharge you to a higher service level, and it's probably going to take a little bit longer. So we're going to talk about what cards I'm sending in, and maybe some of these are the cards that you might think about sending in, because you're going to want to be, it's going to want to be a good enough card to get graded, but not one that's going to eclipse that $199 value. So we'll talk about that. All right, so let's talk about the cards I'm going to get graded. First, this 2012 Bryce Harper rookie. Now this is a Topps Chrome, not in gem mint condition. There's a bad corner, you can see right there. That corner is a little chippy, but I love this card and I'm looking forward to get it graded. This is for my personal collection. So that's my point with what cards you're going to get graded. Think about that. Think about cards that are going to be under $200 in value, but cards you want to keep in your collection, possibly for yourself. Maybe these are cards that will be high enough in value that you can sell to get other cards that you want. But so for instance, this is a Kobe Bryant rookie that I pulled in 1996, Upper Deck. I love this card. I wish it was an action shot, but it's one of those things too, when you think about it, all of his cards are action shots. So to get a profile pick and this with a huge red offset color behind them, the extra writing on this set, I just can't stand. That drives me nuts. But this is one of the post 1996 and up lot. This is a Dwight Howard rookie. I'm a Magic fan, so the Dwight Howard 2004 Topps draft pick card. Look forward to getting this graded. Again, this one's going to be for my PC because it is Mr. Dwight Howard. Another great PC one, Dwyane Wade 2003, the previous season. Now I have a trio rookie card of LeBron, Wade, and Carmelo Anthony that when I'm going to be selling that. When I do sell that, I want to have a rookie of LeBron, which I already do, and then a rookie of Wade. I'm hoping for a 10 on this one. To be honest with you, if I get a 9 on all of these, I'll probably still be happy, including this one. This is one of the tougher cards to grade. You can see that corner right there is a little soft. Down here it's a little bit, even got a little bit. But these 2001 Topps cards are super tough to grade, super tough to get in gem mint because of the colored borders. But I'm hoping to get a 9 on this one. I would be super happy with a 9 on the Ichiro rookie card. All right, and then the next one we got 1999 Kurt Warner Bowman's best rookie card. I don't have, this is the only Kurt, I bought this off of COMC also. They have pretty good prices on there, and it's other people's collections that they put on there. It's not like it's a huge conglomerate corporate selling facility. I mean, they do good stuff. I don't know what that means, but this is a cool card. Bowman's Best rookie card. And it's kind of a little like a chromium action, so I like that. All right, so those, which card? I want Ichiro on the top, I think. Those are going to be my 1996 and sooner, more recent cards. The next ones are pre-1996. So again, let me just explain. I'm sending these. I don't have 20 of them, which is the minimum to get either 1996 forward or pre-1996. You have to have 20 minimum to get the $18 tier. I don't have 20 that I'm sending. So I'm sending this to a friend that he's putting in his cards. We're going to send as a group and get that, so that way we can get that price. All right, so this first card, 1988 Fleer Superstar sticker, Michael Jordan. Now, you might remember the video I did on this one. Oh, there's a chunk of something inside there. Make sure you clean out your card. I will pull this. It looks like it was on the outside. You might remember the video I did because this did have some wax on the back. And my wife, who does interior reconditioning on cars, like seats and dashboards and all that good stuff, and she was able to get that wax off. She helped me get that wax off. You can see there's a little cloudiness, you can see, and a little whiting on the edge there. The corners are decent. It's off-centered to the right on the back. The centering on the front is pretty great, but there was a speck of white that came off. I'm trying to think of, or a speck of blue that came off. There's also this little line right here. I'm hoping to get a 6 on this, in all honesty. Like, that's my guess, is it's going to be a 6 with all those other problems. But man, that's a nice looking card. The tongue stuck out. Come on. Come on. All right. The next one, another legend, Barry Sanders. This is his this is his score rookie. I like his pro set rookie better, but it's in his college uniform. This is the more sought after rookie card for Barry Sanders. It's got a little white on the corner there, a little bit here. It's off center to the left. So I'm thinking like an 8.5, maybe an 8 on this one. But love me some Barry Sanders. Who's better? Who's better than Barry Sanders? I don't know. Maybe LT? Maybe? But this dude, if he had more of an offense anytime he was... Anyways, all right, let's move on. Speaking of awesome, Shaquille O'Neal. Now, this is his number 1 NBA draft pick card. It is numbered number 1. Now, there's also one that's trade card, I believe it's called. And it is 1B. So this is the tougher card to get. This is tough to get in a gym because of the black border, and you can see there's some white edging here. That corner's got a little stuff going on. I can't tell the centering. I really don't know. Judging from this bottom part here, it looks like it's a little centered to the left. So I'm hoping for a 9 on this one. My guess is it's going to be probably an 8. Put this on the stack. But would love to see a 9 on that. Now, this one, the Topps rookie card for Shaq. Look at the centering on this one. This is what I like to call perfect. But who knows? We'll see what they say. But I think this is actually a 10 in my book. But it's a 30-year-old card, so we'll see how that goes. It's funny how I think, well, mines are 10s. Okay, then we'll move on. Another one that's pretty awesome, the 1992 draft pick, Derek Jeter. Now, you've seen me send one of these in to SGC already. Came back a 9, and I love it. Now, what's interesting is the back. What's interesting is here's a little tip. When you have 2 of the same, I'm only sending one of these, and I'll show you why. When you have 2 of the same card, and you want to figure out which one's better, which one has the better centering, put them like this, stack them on top of each other, and you can see, I hope you can see, that this one in the front is over to the left a little bit more. The one behind it is actually centered better from left to right. Now let's put it from top to bottom. Let's see here. All right, so it looks like they're kind of close on the top to bottom part. Let's see, it looks like maybe the back one is a little a little higher up in centering, but remember that that has the name at the bottom. So this one, it might actually be lower in centering. But regardless, I'm sending this one. This one I might end up sending another time and selling it, or maybe I just sell it raw. But this is the one I'm going to be sending in for PSA to grade, hopefully 9 or better. That's my hope there. Speaking of centering, when I send these in the shop. All right, finally, John Elway rookie card. This is a really nice rookie card. Again, got it off of COMC, but look at the centering on that. Very happy with that. All right, so I'm going to show you real quick how I prepare it for grading. Now, I'd already actually wiped off this card. Let me take this out. So take the lid off, set that to the side. Before I do this, I take a card saver, and I also have a video on my site for this, how to prep your cards for grading. So see how this is a thick card? I jam that down in there, jam it in all the corners, get it nice and fat and worn out, like George Costanza if he borrowed your turtleneck sweater. You know what I'm saying? Just get that neck all wore out there. So then you pull this out, and when you go to put your other card in, it's got room to move in there, right? So now get a new penny sleeve. Don't get an old penny sleeve. Get a new one. Take a pair of scissors and put it into the corner. Let's see if I can do it. Put it into the corner right there and just snip that little corner. So now see how that corner opens right up? See how that's, see right there? All right, so then you get your card out carefully, careful. Falls right out. Careful not to jam up the corners. Try not to put any fingerprints on the front. All right, and then you put it, okay, so I'm gonna have to look at this. All right, just put it in there. And now see, it can go in, it's not touching anything. It's not jamming up against that corner. You have some room to slide it down on in there. And there you go, it's looking pretty good. Now, you've got this nice spacious card saver sleeve that you've already worn a groove into from that fat, thick card. And then you take your two fingers and you push down. Try not to just jam it down in there. Take your two fingers, push it down in, and now you're all set. So this John Elway rookie card, look at the centering on that. The corners are really nice. Man, I'd love to get this back 8 or better. I would love to see that. I already have a Dan Marino and an Eric Dickerson, and I'm getting back, let's see what else. Seems like I'm getting back something else from PSA this year, but there's so many great cards from this year, from this era. All right, so those are my 12 cards that I'm sending in to PSA at the $18 mark, but for me, it's going to be $20 a card because I'm sending them to a friend, a trusted friend. This is a guy that I've done business with already on Twitter. He does breaks. I know him through the On Wisconsin breaks. So what my point to you is here is it's important to get involved in a card collecting community because of just such a thing like this. This is going to save me $10 a card, essentially. This is going to save me in grading. So that's my strategy on what cards I'm going to be sending to PSA on this $18 value tier and what I'm hoping to get out of that. So maybe these are some ideas you can use. I want you to tell me in the comments section, what cards are you going to be sending to PSA in this $18 level, or maybe even a higher level, or maybe to a different company. Maybe to you, this $18 service level is not for you because you don't see the return on investment there. So maybe you have a different plan, a different strategy for your card collection, and that's fine. So I want to hear about it in the comments. So whatever you do, make sure you collect what you love what you collect, and have a happy hobby.